Hello, this is Matt on the Moon Lambo channel. Some people have to be dragged kicking and screaming into reality, and if that's what it takes, well, so be it. But reality's not so bad. It's a nice place to live, in fact, I would say. Come on, like the water's warm. Check it out. But specifically, things can get difficult for toxic Bitcoin maximalists because reality indicates that what is way more likely is that you'll make a fortune investing compared in XRP compared to if you're investing in Bitcoin, even at this exact moment. It's already been proven to be true, especially over the last year in particular. My God, XRP has outperformed Bitcoin. You love to see it. But even moving forward from here, frankly, it's not going to be close unless something falls so off the rails that we couldn't even fathom. It's so obvious that XRP is a superior investment. And there are a lot of reasons that I personally feel safe holding it, because it's tried and true. It's been around for over a decade, so it's obviously not a rug pull. Obviously, the code works because people have been trying to hack it and ruin it for literally over a decade right now. And so it's shown staying power. It's one of only 3 coins in existence that has always been in the top 10 coins by market cap for its entire existence. And that's, again, which 3? Well, Bitcoin, ETH, and XRP. Those are the only 3 that have always been in the top 10 by market cap. No others. Out of the other however many millions of coins out there, if you factor in all the stupid little meme coins and stuff. That's kind of telling. That's the whole world saying, hey, we think XRP makes sense. And so because it actually has underlying utility, that's what has kept it at the top. That's why people like me are interested in it and have confidence holding for the long haul. It's not a fluke that XRP is here. I can see it, you can see it, but some people are having a hard time with this. And so I want to illustrate just how impossible it is to get the types of returns in Bitcoin that you can still get even now in XRP. But before going further, I do want to be clear, I do not have a financial background of any kind. I am not offering financial advice, and you definitely should not buy or sell anything because of anything I say or write. I'm just an enthusiast who enjoys making YouTube videos about crypto-related topics, but just as a hobby and just for fun. All right, so there's this post from a cryptocurrency commentator named Max Avery, and I'm glad that somebody's calling things out like they are, specifically comparing Bitcoin to XRP. And here's what he wrote, and I got a bunch to say on this. So here's what he said, though. Simple math time for those doubting XRP. For Bitcoin to deliver a 10x return, it has to reach $1 million. For XRP to deliver a 10x, it only needs to hit $25. Think about that gap for a moment. Which seems more likely? And folks, I will say this, and I like where he's going with this, but to determine truly what's more likely, you actually do need more data, but more on that in a second. But then he says, XRP has outperformed Bitcoin in percent return on investment on the 10-year charts. Yet the resistance to acknowledging that is mind-numbing. Okay, and even there, I've got to pause. And I've shared some of these. I mean, these are just facts. I don't care what you think. If you're a toxic Bitcoin maximalist, if you don't like it, I don't care. Facts are facts. And there was a chart analyst named Dom. If you follow my channel, then you probably have seen some stuff from him. And in recent weeks, he was highlighting that if you go back to, I believe it was some point in 2014, he had a chart that showed that if you had invested any amount of money in Bitcoin and the same amount of money in XRP, and then you fast forward 11 years later, XRP would be the better investment. That's a fact. And I know that toxic Bitcoin maximalists don't want that to be reality, and they dispute that. And many of them, I think, don't know that because they live in this echo chamber where XRP doesn't perform. But it was artificially suppressed for years, and they always act like that's not a thing, which is just dumb as hell. And so then finally, it's no longer under legal scrutiny. The bull market comes back, so of course that's when XRP has an opportunity to participate. And once you know it, as soon as the market takes off in November after the elections in the United States, XRP outperforms pretty much the entire damn market, including Bitcoin, which you'll love to see. So yeah, they don't want to acknowledge it, but it still is true. But Max Avery, he seems to get it. He says, this isn't about loyalty to one crypto over another. It's about recognizing opportunities. This isn't about choosing sides. It's about smart investing. And this is why I always say, like, one of the worst things about the entire crypto asset class is the tribalism. It's okay to have favorite coins and such, but my God, these people with their stupid opinions and feelings about magic internet money, they take it a little too far sometimes. And for a lot of the Bitcoin folks, it is effectively a religion. They have taken it too far. Toxic Bitcoin maximalism is one of the worst aspects of being in crypto. And so you can find a ton of Bitcoin maximalists, but it's almost impossible to even find one XRP maximalist because we're not stupid and it's not some sort of cult for us. It's an investment, and we like XRP because it just makes sense. It really does. Anyway, then he says, the crypto market thrives on diversity. It's not a zero-sum game. Success in the crypto space isn't limited to just one winner, and there will be multiple successful projects. Don't let tribal thinking cloud your judgment. Look at the data. Run the numbers. Make your own decisions. Spot on. That one's going to get a little golf clap from Moon Lambo right there. But some people, and this is part of the reason I want to make this point too, some people don't understand why return on investment is important, and why understanding, and more specifically, they don't understand that you need to focus on the opportunity for percentage gains and what that means. And so here's one example of a guy who absolutely doesn't get it. He just read what I shared with you, and he does not get the concept. Somebody named Bugged Out MTN Man. Maybe that's Mountain Man. I don't know. He says, you're incorrectly comparing price whilst ignoring the total quantity. That's like saying a medium pizza with 12 slices is twice as big as a medium pizza with 6 slices. Math. And so, of course, he's not getting it, and I'll break it down further, but here's Max's response first. He said, actually, I am discussing percent return on investment. Fortunately for me, you're a bot farm account being ran from a cave in mountains of East Asia, so I don't really mind your lack of understanding. And there are some people who genuinely don't get it, and I'm always confused when they don't get it. But then there's just some people who don't want it to be true, so they act as though it's not, and those people are at least as gross. So let's just do a little hypothetical here. Let's just imagine that you put, say, just $1,000 into Bitcoin, and you also at the same time put $1,000 into XRP. And you'd like to sell once that $1,000 for Bitcoin turns into $10,000. So you're looking for a tenfold increase. So same with XRP. You invest $1,000. You want to sell your XRP when it's worth $10,000. So you need a tenfold increase there. This is very simple math. And to make it easier, I'm going to use some round numbers here. So the market cap for Bitcoin, it's actually 1.91 trillion. Let's just say it's 2 trillion. Just round up. That's fine. And then for XRP, it's 149.55 billion. Let's just say it's $150 billion, just for simple math. So Bitcoin at a $2 trillion market cap. That means if you want your $1,000 to turn into $10,000 investing in Bitcoin, that market cap has to go from $2 trillion to $20 trillion. Folks, that is more than gold. The market cap for gold, I looked it up before recording, it's somewhere around like $12.7 trillion. And I'm not saying that it can't get above the market cap of gold. I'm not asserting that. It's about the opportunity cost here. Because with XRP, at $150 billion in market cap, it would only have to get to $1.5 trillion. That would be a tenfold increase. Then your $1,000 becomes worth $10,000. At 1.5 trillion, folks, that is less than Bitcoin's market cap right now. And it is way easier to get to that point because there's way less money in XRP right now. And of course, I understand, as should you, I hope you do, that the market cap is not an indication of how much money has flown into the asset. It is a simple calculation. To figure out the market cap of something, you simply take the circulating supply, which isn't listed here for some reason. Let me pull that up. For some reason, by default, Live CoinWatch tends to not do that, and I always have to update, and then it doesn't remember. Anyway, you just take the circulating supply, which in the case of XRP is 57.8 billion, and then you multiply it times the current price, which is $2.58, and that's how you get the nearly $150 billion. That's all that it is. It doesn't tell you how much money has been invested into XRP. Far less than $150 billion has actually been invested, but the price gets bid up very quickly. And so that's the same thing with Bitcoin. So the market cap's 1.91 trillion right this second. That doesn't mean that 1.91 trillion dollars has flown into it. Of course not. That's just a calculation of the circulating supply of 19.827 million Bitcoin times the current price of $96,622. That's all that is. But still, there's way more money invested in that. And so even just to get it to double, it takes way more people coming in. And it's simple to understand why. Just imagine I throw a $20 bill on a table, and let's just consider that to be its own little ecosystem. And so the market cap for whatever the hell that is, it's $20. Any Joe Schmo can pull out a $20 from their wallet, and they just doubled that market cap. Now imagine that instead of just one person having thrown in 120, now there's 5 people, they've all thrown in 20. You see how this goes, right? So there's way less money in XRP, so that's why the opportunity is really there. And in my mind, it's way less risky to be investing in XRP compared to so many of these other, mid and small cap coins. And mind you, I do hold, so I'm mostly interested in large caps followed by mid caps, and then the smaller gets, the less interested I am. So I do hold some small caps, but the vast majority of what I've invested in, it's always been the ones that are closer to the top, and there's reason for this. And so, look, I understand if you're talking about investing in large caps in the world of traditional finance like the stock market, you're going to get way less returns because those are the safer bets. Those are the well-established companies, and so it takes more money flowing into those stocks to get them to even just double, right? So there's trade-offs there. But when it comes to investing in even large caps in crypto, there's so little money in the crypto asset class that even today, investing in large cap cryptos, you'll just get way better performance out of this crypto asset class compared to the stock market. It's just not even close, even if you're exclusively investing in large caps. And again, it's just because there's so little money in this space here. But no, XRP, it's just another way of me articulating. XRP is going to put Bitcoin's little bitch ass to shame in terms of performance. It already is, but it will continue to from here on out. Unquestionably, in my mind, in terms of what is the better bet from this point. And fine, I acknowledge, nobody technically knows for sure. I could be wrong and this all goes to zero. Fine, I acknowledge that. But I'm just being honest. I don't think that's remotely probable, first of all. And second of all, the primary point I'm making here is that XRP is just a better investment. It just plainly is. And there was this post from XRP community member Crypto Arsenal. He responded to that post from Max Avery with this XRP BTC chart. And he simply wrote, "True. This 12-year-long upward parallel channel would take XRP to around $21 if it hits the top again." And so you can see before XRP took off in November, look at how low it was. And every time it's gotten to this level, that's been the moment where it's taken off. Go back to 2014 here. You can see anytime it got to about that line, that's when it reversed and went dramatically to the upside. So the idea of it getting up there is not insane. I don't know if it will. I don't make price predictions. But getting above $20, not crazy if it does get to the top of this channel. And that, again, this is XRP denominated in Bitcoin. That's what this chart is. And the reason that XRP, if it gets to the top here, is worth more than XRP being at the top here is because Bitcoin's worth more. There's way more money in the entire market. So XRP being at the top here when Bitcoin is worth way more money, obviously that means that XRP is worth way more than when it's priced up here against Bitcoin. So it makes all of the logical sense in the world. And look, they can learn the hard way. Like I said, if the Bitcoin maximalists have to be dragged into reality, kicking and screaming, so be it. And I do think that's what's going to happen for the vast majority of them. But reality's going to smack them right in their stupid little faces, and then we can have a "see, I told you so" moment. While they've been screaming that our coin XRP is going to zero, well, we're going to get the last laugh. And we're already in the process of that. Suck it, toxic Bitcoin maximalists. I'm not a financial advisor. You should not buy or sell anything because of anything I say or write. That would be a very, very, very bad idea. Until next time, to the moon, Lambo.